Good morning, LPES. It's been kind of a weird week here at Lincoln Park Elementary School. I know we had Monday off and then we had a delayed opening yesterday, but I'm feeling pretty good about getting back in the swing of things, especially as we head into next week. And next week, we have a really special thing happening right here at our school. If you are in any of my upper grades, first, second, third, or fourth, you probably remember that around this time every year, we do something called the Great Kindness Challenge. And with the Great Kindness Challenge, what we do is we get these checklists. I'm going to show you a picture right now. These might look a little bit familiar to some of you. We get these checklists that we can work through to try and spread as much kindness around as possible in the course of one single week. Now, for my older students, you're going to get the checklists that look like this. All of these different activities to do on them. And for my younger students, so this is going to be, I think it's just for kindergarten and first grade, you're going to get a checklist that looks like this. And at the end of the week, you'll be able to hand these checklists into your teachers, and teachers, you can hand them right back to me, just with a Post-it of your class on it and a paper clip. And these checklists are going to earn you some house points. So if you work to complete your checklist by the end of the week, then you'll be able to earn some extra house points for your house going into the new month of February, starting a week after, or the following week, I should say, after the Great Kindness Challenge. These are a great way for us to get some new ideas about how to spread some kindness around our school, around our district, around our community. So it doesn't just have to be inside the school walls. There's lots of fun things that we can do on there to really spread the cheer around to people outside of our school. And that actually reminds me of something else we are going to be doing next week. We're going to be doing a bit of a food drive, kind of food drive. There are some specifics to it, for a local homeless shelter. So for some of my students who might not know what that is, a homeless shelter is a place that people go when they don't currently have a home. Maybe something happened and they weren't able to stay in their house. Maybe something happened and they weren't able to pay the bills to stay in their home, whatever it might be. It is something that can be really tough for families or really tough for individuals if they find themselves without having a nice place to stay at night, a nice place to keep warm, especially in the winter time. So what we are going to be doing here at LPES to try and spread some more kindness around is we are going to be doing a drive for a local homeless shelter called Homeless Solutions. And Homeless Solutions is based in, I believe it's in Morristown, and it serves Morris County. And one of the things that they do is they have these warming stations where people who might not have a home can go and warm up and get a place to stay out of the cold. They can get something nice and warm to drink, like a cup of coffee, and they can, kind of have some time to recover and to feel a little bit better so that they're not out in the freezing cold, especially when it's cold like it's been this week with the snow. So we are going to be working together to collect some donations for Homeless Solutions. I'm going to be sending a list out to teachers and to parents this week, so don't worry if you don't remember all of them from this video, but I am going to share with you some things that we're going to be collecting. So we're going to collect things like paper towels, toilet paper. We're going to collect coffee that can be brewed, so not like a Dunkin' Donuts coffee, but ground coffee beans that people can use to brew coffee, sugar packets, salad dressing packets, non-dairy creamer, salt and pepper packets, and some 8-ounce foam cups for hot beverages. And all of these things are going to be used to help people in our community, people in Morris County, to make it through the winter, to get a nice meal or a nice hot beverage to kind of help them warm up and get through the cold. So this seems like a really great thing that we can be working on together. And this actually was an idea that I worked on with Miss Nazaro, our new school counseling intern. I wish that I had made this video earlier so she could be on it, but I'm hoping she'll be on ones in future weeks. Speaking of, and then we'll get back to Great Kindness Challenge, I want to say thank you to all of you, my friends, because I have to say I've been so impressed with how kind and welcoming you've been to Miss Nazaro this week. So many of you have already memorized her name, which was really impressive, and have gone up to her, said hi to her in the hallways, or talking to her when she's in the lunchroom. So that warmed my heart. That was a great way to start spreading kindness even before the Great Kindness Challenge kicked off. So LPES, you make me proud, and I'm really grateful that we've been so nice and welcoming to a new person at our school. Keep up the good work. Going back to the Great Kindness Challenge, I'm going to bring up our poster here, just to kind of talk through some of the spirit days that we're having next week. So on Monday, we are having a Hats Off to Kindness Day, so you can wear your favorite hat. On Tuesday, we're going to have Team Tuesday, and team sometimes stands for Together Everyone Achieves More. So you can wear your favorite sports gear, your favorite jersey, your favorite team t-shirt, whatever it might be. On Wednesday, we are having something called Color Wars, and this is going to be when we wear our house colors. So wear your house color, represent. On Wednesday, we are also having a Panther Pride meeting, so we'll get to have that on Wednesday too. And I love it when we have Panther Pride meetings and everyone's in their house colors. It always looks so great as we walk through the school. And at that Panther Pride meeting, we are having our reptiles attend as an audience. So reptiles, make sure you're wearing green because you'll be in the audience that day with all of us. So that's for Wednesday. Thursday, we have Crazy About Kindness, and you can wear your craziest or mismatched socks. And then Friday, Dreaming of Kindness. And of course, it's going to be Pajama Day, so we can all get nice and cozy, stay nice and warm in our pajamas or sweatpants, whatever it is that you're comfortable in works for me. So that is our Great Kindness Challenge, our spirit days for next week, which I am really excited about. My friends, I was thinking about what I wanted to talk to you about today and what I wanted to say, and I wanted to tell you all of these different things, but then I also thought about a video that I made last year for the Great Kindness Challenge, and this one involves another person. It's not Miss Nazaro, but it is the other Mrs. Heffler. So I'm going to shoot it over to Mrs. Heffler and the other Mrs. Heffler, who are both kind of technically the other Mrs. Heffler because I'm the Mrs. Heffler, if that makes sense. Anywho, take it away, the other Mrs. Heffler. I hope you guys enjoy. And remember, because I won't see you at the end of this, stay kind, LPES.
What?
What? I'm not doing anything.
I can feel you looking at me.
Nothing. I'm just reading my book.
Oh my gosh!
What? I didn't do anything.
So annoying. I come in here and I'm tired and I'm hungry. I didn't sleep well last night. And you're being so rude and so loud. I can't take it. Just stop. That's it. I don't even want to be your friend anymore. What?
It's nothing. It's just... that really hurt my feelings.
I'm sorry.
That doesn't just fix it.
Hey, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean it, okay? We're still friends.
When you're in a bad mood or really upset about something and you say hurtful words, even when you apologize, that doesn't just fix it.
I didn't even mean it. I'm in a bad mood. I was tired and cranky.
All of that is okay. It's like I always say. It's okay to be angry or sad or frustrated. It's what you do with it that matters.
Yeah,
yes.
I know.
Okay.
And I'm choosing to apologize.
Appreciate you wanting to apologize and wanting to fix what you said. But the truth is, when we say our words, We can't always just take them back. I'm trying really hard to see where you're coming from with all of this, but if I'm honest, it's just not making much sense to me. Okay, I have another idea. Perhaps I can show you. Here, take this tube of toothpaste. My 3rd and 4th graders, I bet you know what's going to happen next. Who are you talking to? No one. It doesn't matter. Take that tube of toothpaste and squeeze it all out onto that plate. Seriously? Uh-huh. Okay. This sounds like fun. I mean, I don't really know what it has to do with the Great Kindness Challenge, but I am game for squeezing out some toothpaste. Here we go. Oh, this is a tiny tube. There's not a lot of toothpaste in there. Just give me a moment. Get them all out. And okay. Finished. Great. So I want you to think of the toothpaste as those words that you said earlier. Oh. Because those words didn't taste good? No, stop eating the toothpaste. We're not finished yet. Minty. Okay, just put the toothpaste down. Thank you. Now, think of the toothpaste as the words you said earlier. They came out rather quickly, and yet they made this big mess. But we're not done. Now I want you to put the toothpaste back into the tube. Put it back in? No problemo. Just gonna put the toothpaste back in and no. Everything okay? Oh no. It's great. It's not quite as easy as I thought it would be. What the problem is. The toothpaste came out of the tube, no problem, but trying to get it back in is tricky. And, oh, I see what you did there. You're a smart one, Mrs. Hepler. Very clever. Whatever do you mean? Is like my mean words. They came out really easily, but when I tried to take them back and apologize, it wasn't quite so easy to clean up the mess. If you never squeezed the toothpaste out of the tube in the first place, we wouldn't have a big mess to clean up now. And if I never said those mean words from the start, your feelings would have never gotten hurt. Exactly. And even after we apologize, it doesn't make the words just go away. Even when our friends say that they're sorry or that they really didn't mean it, hurtful words can stay with us forever, even if the person didn't actually mean what they were saying. This lesson has given me a lot to think about and a lot to clean up after too. During the Great Kindness Challenge week, it's easy for us to be kind, right? We're thinking about it, it's on our mind. But when we're in a bad mood, it takes a lot more effort. It is hard to be kind when we're feeling angry, frustrated, sad, confused. It's not easy. And it's not just for kids either. Grown-ups too. Grown-ups have a hard time practicing being kind or being patient when they're feeling those big, uncomfortable feelings too. What do we do? I mean, when we're feeling angry or upset, how do we make it okay? You need to have your coping toolkit. Remember we talked about it a while ago? That toolkit that's in your brain? What can we do to calm ourselves down before anger gets the best of us? Take deep breaths. Done. Deep breaths are a great place to start. But what else can we do? More than just deep breaths? Okay, what about taking a break? If you're in a fight with a friend, politely asking them if you could have some time apart so you can calm yourself down. Taking a break can be a few minutes, or if it's a really big fight with a friend, maybe you need a day or two to calm down. That's okay. I know something else we can do. We can stretch or do yoga or maybe even take a walk. Moving our bodies is a great way to get some of that anger and frustration out. We can also do other things to calm ourselves down, like doing a senses check-in. To music. Reading a book. Go to your happy place. Bring a cheerful memory to mind to make you feel calm. They're all great ideas. And the important thing to remember is that there's no right or wrong answer. What works for me
might not work for me.
Exactly. And remember, even superheroes have bad days. What now? The name of the book we're reading today. Even superheroes have bad days. I bet even on their bad days, superheroes still manage to be kind. Certainly try. I hope you enjoy our story today and take some of these things in about even superheroes. The best of us can still have bad days. It's what we do with those tough emotions, those uncomfortable feelings that really matter. Who are you talking to in there?
Don't worry about it.
And now, even superheroes have bad days. Written by Shelley Becker, illustrated by Etta Caban. When superheroes don't get their way, when they're sad, when they're mad, when they have a bad day, they could use superpowers to kick, punch, and pound. They could shriek, they could screech with an ear-piercing sound. They could crush wooden crates and bend metal gates. They could throw trucks and buses across several states. They could knock over buildings like towers of blocks and crumble the streets into rubble and rocks. They could use laser eyes to ignite forest fires, or fling boomerangs to deflate the town's tires. But upset superheroes have all sorts of choices. Instead of destruction and loud livid voices, they burn angry steam off with speed of light hiking, or super extreme outer space mountain biking. They race to the rescue of people in need, and delight in the joy of a super good deed. They hatch super plans to help banish world sadness, building famous theme parks for giggles and gladness. They chase wanted bad guys with supercharged zing, dragging hundreds to jail while police dance and sing. They track down and tame super menacing beasts, and transform pity parties into victory feasts. But displeased superheroes who don't feel serene could have super temptation to cause a bad scene. They could blast icy blizzards on hot afternoons, or walloping twisters and monster typhoons. They could spin super webs super far, super sticky, and tangle up towns with their silk, super icky. They could rotate the planet and mess up world time, or sit back and relax while the world fills with crime. When superheroes don't get their way, when they're sad, when they're mad, when they have a bad day, they could super rampage. They could, but they don't. Because real superheroes just wouldn't. They won't. Instead, they dig down to their super best part, the strong superpowers contained in their heart. And using their talents as true heroes should, they battle the urge to do harm, though they could. They acknowledge their sorrow, their anger, their pain, as they wait for the super emotions to wane. It's okay if they frown. It's okay if they sigh. It's even okay if they slump down and cry. But then they get up and get on with their day, saving the world in their most super way.